So this is the makerspace.
Pretty much this is where we'll come down as a class and do a project that'll usually be assigned by the teacher and the people who work here.
So here we have more of like a taping area, and there's also some embots.
So this area, yeah, it's more for like taping, just getting a little bit of a couple of things ready, just maybe getting some safety goggles, glasses, whatever you need before you can start hot gluing.
So this is the hot glue area. As you can see, you would need to have the goggles and also the gloves to hot glue anything that you might be creating.
Just so you don't get burnt. And if you come over here, we have lots of tables, so we can do our work there.
There's also a lot of Lego.
Lots of Lego in case we want to make something, such as, I remember a couple of years ago, we got to make, if you can see over here, there's like these little generators. Nobody showed you how to do it. You had to do it yourself and like turn the little handle and make your very own Lego generator. So once you were done, it should turn on the LED.
I remember making a couple cars with these blocks. I've also done like I've tried to make a house, but it didn't work.
Oh, that's too bad. So now if you come more over to this area, we've got a little computer. Well, not little. A computer. Well, you can see a bunch of 3D printed stuff over by the 3D printer. So, by the looks of it, looks like this is where you make your design. Figure out what you wanted to make.
And then these are the two 3D printers that are made that are used to make these
Little
like
3D
molds.
printed molds, pretty much.
Yeah.
You can make tons of little cool things.
Here there's the embot area.
So this is pretty much where you might get the materials to make and or assemble your embot.
You can make one, or you can make one yourself and add the parts you need, or you can use the
Instructions?
the
maybe?
sets that are already there.
So in these boxes, they give you these specific things and instructions of how to make your very own embot. Over here, once you've made one, you can just take some of the materials and make customize it, make your own, just like that. If you turn around over there, this is what some people call the wall of materials. It'll mostly be chopping boards, pliers, screwdrivers, pencils, pens, hammers, rulers, all those things that you would need when you are making a project.
And then on the other side of the wall, is the materials that you might use to create what you want to create.
So over here, there will be stuff like motors, zip ties, cords, rubber bands, springs, LEDs. And if you look in the very tiny bins, there's a bunch of little
Axles.
Yeah, there's
With
axles.
They're used for car wheels.
Yeah, if you're making one of those. So there's batteries, thumbtacks, like really
small parts.
gears. Yeah, just the little odds and ends that you would find in a makerspace.
And then if you turn around from the wall of materials, there are usually a lot of machines around here that are used for cutting or
Or welding.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not welding. Just usually stuff that you would need. But for these materials, pretty much the teacher has to use them.
Yeah, the teacher has to use them.
Or you have to have teacher
Permission.
permission required.
Over here, there's also pencils and paper to plan out
What you're gonna make.
a design for what you're gonna make.
So for the makerspace, most of the time you'll come here on lessons, or sometimes
At
you
lunch.
you can come either I don't think it's open in the mornings, but it is open during lunch times.
So over here, usually it would be projected onto the whiteboard and to show a task if you booked it, or you can well, that's it. And here there's also the recycling bins. There's the bins. There's the recycling one,
All of their waste.
and also the batteries.
There's quite a lot of those in a makerspace, you think. And if you come, this is the last little part of our tour. There is some M-bots, well, not
The
M-bots,
B-bots.
sorry, B-bots, sewing machines, and little odds and ends here too. There are
Yeah.
also like some,
Cardboard.
yeah, over here,
There's
a big
cardboard.
recycling thing of cardboard. Well, that's the end of the tour for the makerspace.